This week's episode of Here For It Podcast is brought to you by Janet Jackson's visor and her waist trainer.
And the girl who was like, bitch, you should wear all white and look pure and heavenly, even though you just had this baby, and Randy over there about to act up.
And you didn't get no facial and no microdermabrasion to keep this down. Because she has too much fucking money to give me this fucking $5 video to say I'm going to be back in September.
Well, she covered a lot of topics in 1 minute and 21 seconds or 1 minute 27 seconds. So shout out to whoever was the girl who wrote the agenda for the video.
Apparently Randy was the girl that wrote the agenda for the video because Randy said, I'm going to be in it. Here I am.
Hello,
I'm right here.
It's me.
And had to be quieted by Janet in the background. I love Janet Jackson. So before y'all hoes get into goddamn mentions about the shit about that, I love Janet Jackson. I want her to come back and be great. I want a great Janet Jackson
Where'd she
video.
go? You want her to come back?
She been gone. I want her to come back and be great. I want great music videos. I want great music. I want not Muslim clothing. I want the old Janet. And so I'm not a Janet hater, but I'm going to call Janet out on bullshit when I see bullshit.
You are listening to Here For It Podcast. This is your colorful commentary on LGBT health and wellness with me, RonaldMatters.com. Make sure you check out my blog, Ronald Matters. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Kick, a lot of the things at Ronald Matters. And my friend here is a PrEP advocate and a sex specialist, a sex guru.
Specialized.
On YouTube. What's your name? Where can the people find you?
They know where to find me at The Superman, TheSupaman. Look for me on ConnectPal if you're trying to pay some.
Connect.
So you're judging.
I would follow you.
That sounded like judgment.
I want to know if it's big. I don't know if it's big.
It's big enough to be on ConnectPal. So I will. If you got a ConnectPal right now, I got a MasterCard. I'm not gonna put my Visa on it. Yeah, I'm looking for black cards.
I put Discover on it.
Discover works. Shit.
A Rush card. Rush card trying to offer extra benefits after their last fiasco. That Rush card.
I might even accept Rush card as long as the fees clear
before the video plays.
Yeah. I will accept Rush card.
What's our icebreaker this week?
Our icebreaker this week. RuPaul's Drag Race is halfway into the season, and they had a really good episode and very contentious episode. So our icebreaker is based on that this week.
Madonna,
if y'all are new, and host still fucked it up. So if y'all not watching RuPaul's Drag Race on VH1, definitely tune into RuPaul's Drag Race so you'll know what we're talking about.
Log in on your friend's cable and friend, what's your cable code? Because I want to log in.
Everybody doesn't do that. I feel like in 2017, everybody does.
Everybody's got a friend.
Everybody is not paying Netflix and Hulu and Tidal and Apple. And I feel like one person is paying it and then giving their friends the shit.
Because I got a friend with a Hulu because I got a Netflix. I'm like, well, I got a Netflix. You give me your Hulu. And that way we can cross promote.
Don't let these hoes get you for all your money. Anyway,
what's the icebreaker?
So the icebreaker this week is if you could be in Snatch Game, and if you watch RuPaul's Drag Race, you know what Snatch Game is.
You should have told me to prepare for this. Fuck,
you're not prepared. Per usual. If you could be in Snatch Game, and this is RuPaul's Drag Race, you've got to impress RuPaul. Who would you be in Snatch Game?
Do I go first?
Yeah, you.
I would be Katy Perry because anything Katy Perry does is a cliche. It's a gimmick. It's a toot or a boot, and you should definitely just be Katy Perry. Be someone who definitely has a lot of gimmicks. She came out with Dark Horse. She came out with Firework. This current song, I'm an Edible or whatever the song title is.
She's not.
And she was performing with Migos at the Met Gala, and the girls were not here for it. Madonna did her usual. What shit they doing?
We're gonna get to Met Gala in 5 seconds.
But I would just definitely do someone who definitely has their whole career has been a gimmick. So that way, when I'm being asked the questions, no matter what gimmick I respond with, it's on cue. And I feel like someone like Katy Perry is a
gimmick. I guess I'm gonna beat you in Snatch Game then because RuPaul always says. Since the very first Snatch Game of season 2, make it funny. Katy Perry ain't funny. I would be Melania Trump. Because you can make that so...
But she don't have a lot of words.
She don't have a lot of words. But it's the facial gestures. It's the aloofness.
Okay.
It's the perceived ignorance.
Okay.
It's all the jokes that spawn off of her husband. Okay. You can make that so funny and then so beat at the same time. She's pretty to some people.
Your lips dry, by the way.
And the cat eyes.
Okay.
And, you know, the I'm an alien and...
Oh, she is an illegal alien. Is she a legal alien?
Not anymore.
She has a degree in architecture according to her fake resume.
What is
the girls couldn't find it in
Is
Slovenia?
she building sandcastles? What the fuck is she building? Anyway, so that's our icebreaker this week. Let us know which character of RuPaul's Drag Race that you would be in Snatch Game. Because we need to know winners. Season 10 is coming up, and apparently they have had 10 iterations of this, and girls still don't have it down. Somebody was Nene Leakes and still didn't know how to do Nene Leakes. So let us know who you would be in Snatch Game.
Oh, I'm excited about this. I'm excited to read the comments. The comments are going to be awful. And that's what I'm most excited about. It's like, you don't watch the video for the video, you watch the video for the comments. So,
well, this week, we're definitely going to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
And near and dear also to Ronald Matter's heart.
Is it? Be careful.
Don't
speak for me. I'm an independent black woman.
You are an independent black woman, but you signed on to this food stamp program. I know what it is. If you're like me and like Ronald Matters, you hate. You are not a bottom.
I'm not a bottom boy. You're not a bottom.
No, Ronald Matters is versatile. Don't let him lie to y'all. Don't you hate a office thug that gets on Microsoft Outlook and sends you an email at work and is either using all the wrong grammar, all the wrong punctuation?
Shout out to Dirt Squirrel. This fan that I bought, this is not a paid promotion. This fan is so amazing. It says shade with a period. Baby, office thug, I'd be like, I have my shade fan.
I want you to send them that in a gift then, the next time that you get one of these emails.
Baby.
But if you are like me or Ronald Matters, and you work in an office environment sometimes, people get real... They get real gully.
Okay.
Via Outlook.
Okay.
And so, I want to talk about people that get real gully via Outlook at work.
Is this your here for or not here for, or is this pop culture? I don't know which segment this is.
I'm definitely not here for it, but this is not that yet.
Oh, okay. I was like, Chad, because you like to change up the segments. I was like,
change it up.
Okay.
Sometimes when niggas get used to you fucking them in missionary, you gotta fuck them in a good...
I like missionary.
You gotta fuck them in a good doggy style on the side of the corner of the bed sometimes, and then tell them, look, you not...
That's why I bought the current bed that I have when I relocated.
But anyway.
Okay.
Office thugs.
Oh, wow.
So, you have gotten some emails at work.
Me?
At work and in your personal life.
I got a phone call after work today.
And in your Ronald Matters life where people was being office thugs to you.
Okay.
So...
You talk about yours first.
Okay, so I'll talk about mine first then. So I've gotten some, and then, like, they was real pussy. I'll say it like that. Via email.
Like reading, shade.
Yeah.
They need this Dirt Squirrel fan.
And then I got to the meeting, and then it was, oh, well, you didn't take it like I said that. I didn't mean it that way, and well, I don't want you to think that I meant it this way, and I meant it that way, and I was just like, what are
sitting there in the middle, like, girl, I was on the email.
I read very well. I read capitalization very well. And so when you capitalize things and punctuate things
dashes,
the wrong motherfucking
hyphens,
way, I don't know why you don't think I won't catch you outside. Cause I will catch you outside.
I park on level 3 like you do, girl.
This passive aggressiveness via Microsoft Outlook needs to stop. And so don't take your position so greatly that you can send people messages that you wouldn't say to them in their face.
Oh, so you're going to parking level 5. That means I got a good enough time to get this purse in your face, dig in here and get this mace.
Purse first.
Hello, it's me. And get my licks in and run to the level 5 and get to my
with a ski mask on because I still got to come to work tomorrow and laugh at you with your black eye. But anyway.
I don't know who flaying your tires. I was dealing with that all day today, actually, because
I know
there's child things. In Outlook, there's this one person who feels like she should have all of the things all of the time, and no one else should have any of the things. Well, the rest of the things that are left after she wants her things are just, well, girl, that's what you get. And so I'm sitting in the middle between her and the other person who feels like, well, girl, hello, it's me. And so I'm sitting in the middle. And so when they're going through their email arguments about, I want this, I want that, my department should have this, my department should have that. The girl who's the weak link, she goes, well, I'm going to have Ed the Superman send the email, and then I'll just respond to Ed the Superman's email, so that way I look innocent and I'm only responding. Or I will have the CFO respond to start the email. She'll get in the CFO's ear.
No.
And then you get in the CFO's ear, and then he's talking about financial aspects, which is the most important, because all corporations are talking about that. In corporate America. And then she'll let the CMO, the marketing girl, is like, well, this is what the financial officer feels, and so the girl who's got to market it to the girls is like, well, I can't market that, so figure it out. And then I have to sit there and respond to, well, this is what the everyday girl needs, because y'all not finna have all these CMOs, CFOs, blah, 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 girl. I'm not airing one of y'all. I just want to make sure that the everyday girls can implement this. So y'all got me fucked up. And I have to have all the S
That'll
together.
get you popped. All of that will get you popped.
Very basketball wives.
All of that will get you popped. So we are definitely not here for
it.
Microsoft Outlook thugs.
Gangsters.
Stay your ass in your lane and don't get popped.
That was the icebreaker?
No, the ice.
What was the? I don't know. The subjects are so. I don't know what to do because I'm so.
Are you in love in the club? What is going on?
Shout out to the Absolute, because the Absolute got us.
Not us, apparently. Our next segment, we're moving into social studies. Study niggas socially.
I think social studies is very different than what you just gave it, because it's my segment, and I think my segment is very deep and demure.
Niggas said that you were innocent, said that you were very deep. I don't know if they said that you were demure.
You gotta use a little lube on this. It's been a long time. I have not done this before.
All right.
It's been a while.
All right, I guess we'll go with that.
So the headline on RonaMatters.com, check out my blog. It says, prison sex for 2 cigarettes and a honey bun? ? The culture shock many men endure. And on the blog post, there's a documentary about prison. It's like 30 minutes. So only click it if it's your lunch break. And it talks about this man who describes the many times where men create the opportunities. Well, one of the things that are talked about in the 30 minutes is where men create opportunities for touch, because they tight and don't let go, baby, I'm about to explode. Nut on your face. Or should I pull out? I think he's asking, should he pull out?
No, he ain't asking. He about to explode, boo. Be ready.
So it says,
be ye ready.
This sounds like you talking about my father's word.
Hey!
My father's word said, be ye ready, because he was about to come and he ain't have time.
Okay, that's how you got here. That's how you got here.
Mary was a virgin, but somehow she pregnant. The hunger for touch does not always involve sex. Men in prison slap each other on the back and rub each other's necks and hug and give elaborate handshakes.
Ooh. And this sounds like a Cavalier versus Golden State basketball game. And
do strange exercises in which the men use each other's body weight. It's all an excuse for touch.
Yeah.
So that post has like 10,000 views on RonaMatters.com, 1.2K shares. And so discussing prison habits for men is definitely, you've got to prepare yourself for that, because when you're at Title Max, Title Loans, and you're stealing girls' social security numbers, or if you know what Apollo did and stole $1.2 million worth of, that's what they caught him with, Apollo, on Real Housewives of Atlanta, $1.2 million. So imagine how much money Apollo has actually stolen and gotten away with.
Hey, Apollo.
Your new girlfriend is ugly. You should get you a me.
You gonna want me? You gonna want you one of me when you get out because you're gonna be used to certain things.
Hello. 8 years in prison. So, and if you get out 6 years on good behavior, he can come be naughty at my house. I won't tell nobody.
Be naughty and be nutty. So outside of that, we definitely also want to talk about picture etiquette.
What do you mean?
So
with my grandma at the graduation, cause like get grandma good side. Don't be having my auntie out here like this.
Some of y'all grandmamas ain't got no good side, so just take the goddamn picture.
She still got her winter boots, but it's May. So get auntie Cheryl good side.
But in picture etiquette, we are talking about the very, very, very real issue that happens on gay apps, i.e. Grindr, i.e. Jacked, i.e.
Badu, okay Cupid,
and or Facebook and or Instagram.
Oh, Facebook is the main thing.
Okay, so people always want to be like, let me see some more pictures of you.
I got an Instagram. 1.2K pics. You can
lots of pictures. You can see them in all angles.
Just do hashtag
but
MCM.
When someone is asking you for more pictures, 9 times out of 10 they're talking about what kind of pictures?
The ones where I ain't got no clothes on.
None. Naked. The way God made me. Hallelujah.
And it's not even my birthday.
Let's talk about like picture etiquette. So if somebody asks you to open your pictures, what's your first response?
Is this a long-term thing or is this a short-term thing? More like it's a short-term thing. And so do I see him the good ones or do I see him the ones from 2012 and tell him I just took these last year?
He don't know.
Right, he don't know. So I like
he don't know.
I took these in 2012. I'm telling him these are the ones I took within the last 6 months.
It's not his business. So I think the way picture etiquette should go is if you ask for pictures first, you also need to be willing to send pictures first.
Not willing, prepared.
Yeah.
And well, I would if I had one. That's willing.
Yeah, or already have volunteered some because you asking me about pictures because right now I'm cool with just our conversation right now. And I might have already seen enough of you that I want to see.
Hello.
Maybe I don't want to see the rest until I see you in person. You don't want.
And there should always be that element.
No, not always. Because sometimes you want to see some things before you get into some things.
Don't see him the picture of your booty hole and he ain't.
Wait a minute. You missed the word. Sometimes you want to see some things before you get into some things. Because
we can fake tight hole pictures. We can, as bottoms, fake the tight hole pictures.
You can fake them by showing me something that your ass looked like
that's
2
why
or 3 years ago.
I sent him a picture from 2012 and sent him a picture from the last 6 months.
If your ass look like that today, that's not the same as that's catfishing.
I led with that. I was like, do I send him one where I was a virgin for real? Or do I
and MTV told y'all about that. So picture etiquette means send what you're asking for and be willing to send what you ask for.
Be able to send.
Yeah.
Because I would be willing to send UNCF a donation, but I am able to send a nude.
Oh, yeah.
I would be willing to.
I'm willing to send them $1 million, but the way my...
Am I able to?
Yeah, the way my checking and my savings is set up, I'm not able to.
And so I got a retirement, but I got an IRA on it, and I can't do nothing within 3 years.
My TSP is not allowing me. But I'm willing to.
You're able to.
I'm not able to because
so don't say quit saying willing to. Then I'm trying to get you to quit saying willing to. Able to.
I'm not able. Obviously,
if you're only able to be mobile, only be able to be mobile. You're not able to host. I would be willing to host. They don't get me nowhere tonight.
Are you able to host?
You right here. Shit, if I kick you out, yes, I will be able to host. Willing and able. Hello, it's me.
I'm on the way out. I am really on the way
Willing out. And able.
I am on the way out. So this week in A Song for Your Soul.
Okay.
Do you have a song for your soul? A soulful song. I don't want to hear no motherfucking thong song shit.
Wow.
Thong song was a great song. Great for an era, but that is not for your soul.
I watched... Vice reports Countdown to Zero.
Oh yeah,
because it was a 6-part. They talked about the outbreak, then they talked about something else, and they talked about the vaccine. It was 6 parts. They talked about a lot of stuff.
We've talked about it in
and
previous
countdown to
episodes
0.
here. Yeah.
So last week we talked about LGBT movies that everyone should see, and I definitely took in.
We're gonna come back to the song apparently.
What you recommended, and I watched half of the documentary that you sent me today. Was I can't remember the title of the documentary you sent me today, but it was really good. It talked about
the one about partying or the one
Dancing in the Dark. That's
the
the title of it, Dancing in the Dark.
Yeah, Dancing in the Dark was a documentary, a great documentary on YouTube. You can freely
55 minutes.
Yeah,
and I
you
watched
can
the whole
freely
thing. No commercials.
And it's no commercial. You can freely access it. It is about the Black and Latino experiences in the clubs through the 70s through currently.
It was very current.
Yeah, it's very current. All the way up until they were really talking about clubs that were actually closed now.
Esqualita was closed last year.
Oh, when they were talking about it, it brought back so many memories because I mean, I haven't lived in New York City, but I feel like every time that I went to New York City,
I went to the club.
I went to Esqualitas.
Yeah,
I know that I went to Esqualitas at least every time I went. I know I went to so many, but when they were really talking about Esqualitas, I remembered so many things very vividly, and it was very nostalgic. It was very informative because
Dancing in the Dark on YouTube.
Yeah, Dancing in the Dark on YouTube. It was very informative because it gave so many different aspects of what different people from different avenues, from the promoter avenue, from the club kid avenue to the DL guy avenue, of what they all experienced.
It was a great documentary. I wasn't expecting you to send me something so profound. No shade.
I was trying to grab my finger, but that actually.
Oh, well, grab your finger. I like these dirtsquirrel.ca.
That was actually shady. But anyway, it was a great documentary. If you have a chance and you 55 free minutes, check it out. Especially if you are interested in what the gay culture is, what the gay club culture is, and how we got to where we are right now.
And I will link to it wherever you're listening. I will link to it below. But the guy that I connected with most he was young and naive, and
the dark skinned one.
No, he was a Latino, and he connected to it because he started going to the club all the time, and because he was young and attractive. Of course, everybody wanted to sleep with him. The promoters were interested in him, and they're like, "Well,
he became a promoter.
You should become a promoter."
Yeah,
and so
I feel like that was actually some of my story.
Exposed to, like he said, like Thursday they had they had Vogue night, Friday was Black night, Saturday was hip hop night, and Sunday was drag night, and just being very naive and not knowing what it was, being exposed to all of it at the same time, almost every day of the week. Because if you're not at the club doing it, you're promoting it on the internet, so people will come to it. And it's like he was so naive at first, but then he was exposed to so much gay culture, he just was so overwhelmed. But the documentary overall, Dancing in the Dark, I will link to it in the comments below.
Yeah, it was
a great documentary.
Definitely a great documentary.
Enjoyed that.
And even if you aren't gay, it's definitely still something interesting to see, because the same things relate to heterosexual people, because our club environment is a microcosm of what goes on in heterosexual environments. They experience some of the same things, but just in a different capacity, because it's normal. It's normal for strippers to want to fuck bitches in heterosexual environments. And ours is like, oh, well, he don't want to fuck me because he's DL, and I'm not sure if I can put my finger in his booty hole. And
put it in there. Yeah, always.
Especially if you
don't sniff it, but put it in there at least. So I'm going to say a line, and then I'm going to say a line, not sniff one.
Thanks.
And I want you to repeat it.
Okay.
No, say what the following line is, because you know what the following line is.
Oh, shit.
You ready?
No.
It's true that I'm a bad bitch.
And I'm the baddest.
Bitch, I eat my rice and cabbage. And so fat he wanna grab it.
Hey.
If he got a couple hundred, he can have it.
Hey.
So that's my song for myself this week.
Yes. I want y'all to get in Toronto Matters mentions and on his Instagram and
this
tell
is
him.
For myself.
No, fuck him. Nope, shut up. That is not a soulful song.
Why is it not so funny? You don't know what that song makes me. You don't know what that song did for me. You don't know what happened in my life.
It allowed you to throw it back on 5 other niggas. That's
because
what it
you
allowed
introduced
you to do.
the segment, and so you said that a song that meant something to me that a lot of people might not have connected with, or something that they might not.
I said
have
obscure,
or something that they could reconnect with.
Okay.
So I feel like Rice and Cabbage was a good bottom empowerment song. Yes, it was gutter butt, but shit, Trina
Literally
has made a career off 20 years of being gutter butt. When Trina makes a song about growing up in Miami and eating noodles and having to fuck boys to make sure she get her light bill money. Wow,
she didn't fuck boys. She fucked their daddies.
This sounds like a real Trina music. Yeah, this sounds like a real Trina music to me. So as the bottom, when he said if you got a couple hundred, he can have it. Hello? So you got how many hundreds? A couple hundred? 2? Yes, you can fuck me for $200. And yes, I will give you this box. And then
shout out to all the Wrong Matters listeners. If y'all have $200, y'all can have it.
And then he chucked me with the cable cord. Yes, you can chuck me with the cable cord if you're paying for this. You got money. You are make sure that I am taken care of. Yeah. That's my song for my soul.
So
it came across my timeline on Instagram. It came across my timeline on Instagram. I was busy in the middle of the night taking a work break, and I came across Rice and Cabbage, and Rice and Cabbage just took me up, and I was like, repeat.
Rice and Cabbage made a real career for that young man. What was that young man's name? He did that freestyle that one time in school. I feel like he had to be in like 10th.
He was from
maybe
Florida
11th grade
as well, from Florida as well. And so he had got up to like 580 something or 560 something thousand followers.
Yeah, he made.
And then somebody hacked his account, and then he got up to like 116.
Nobody's gonna forget that video because it was iconic. It doesn't matter.
Somebody else hacked his account. Sir, use an uppercase, a lowercase, a special character, and a number. So the girls can hack your account. Oh my God, quick in your account.
I mean, he was in high school.
And so he missed.
His password was probably porn, like my password was. PORN, 4 letters.
Let me try it right now.
Good luck.
But he missed the window where he could have established a valid audience for himself because he could not sustain a valuable password.
Y'all know that video that we talking about. He dark skinned, he in the classroom, he's sitting in his desk, and he's talking about Rice and Cabbage. Y'all know that video.
Jungle Beats, holla at me. And whenever I hear Jungle Beats holla at me, I always think about that beat that he did that on. So it just takes me to a place.
So my song, For Your Soul, which is actually a soulful song, after all of that, is Writings on the Wall.
The whole album.
No,
that's an album.
That
are you talking about the Sam Smith whitewash?
First off, it's not whitewashed.
Okay.
It is a very soulful song, and it is very obscure because Sam Smith's career at the time eclipsed that song for that 007 movie. But it is a very, very, very soulful song.
Okay.
It is a very, very great song.
Okay.
That you should at least listen to if you've never heard it. The song is called Writings on the Wall. It has a great
It's true that I'm a bad bitch. This is more soulful than that. Hey. If he got a couple hundred, he could have it. Sam Smith got no couple hundred, he giving up.
He from Memphis. I apologize, fans.
Okay, so what do you care about this song? What's so deep and passionate? Oh my God, I gotta have it.
It is very deep and passionate.
I gotta have it. Give it to me right now. You're hitting my wall. I'm about to come. Yeah,
he's on drugs. I have no other excuse for Ronald Matters right now.
It's true that I'm a bad bitch. That's what I'm drunk off of. I'm high off of it, and y'all hoes is out here unavailable.
Yay.
Next segment.
Can you fall in love in the club?
That's what they asked on Dancing in the Dark, and they were like, "No, you can't because in the club it's all about fantasy. Because in real life, as black gay men, we're told we're not enough and we could never be in the club. We're just all drunk and high."
But can you fall in love in the club?
Me, no.
You don't think you could ever fall in love?
I mean niggas on Facebook and I'm not in love.
Okay, so the times that you fell in love in your...
I met one off Tinder and I
30-inch lights.
I met one off Facebook and I fell in love. I met one on
So what's so different about the club that you can't fall in love in the club, but you can fall in love off of Facebook
because
or Tinder?
I'm already skewed. My mindset is already skewed because I'm usually drunk when I'm at the club. I'm usually with...
You can be drunk on Facebook,
and I'm usually
Twitter,
with friends
Jet,
at the club.
Grindr.
So I'm not the designated driver shade, but I'm always protective of the 7 people that I came with at the club. Because first of all, I have a name and I'm popular, and so I'm protecting all 7 of the people that came with me to the club. And so if I'm out here making a scene, then other people are like, that's Rhonda Matters. If Rhonda Matters is over there being passionate about this, something is wrong. Let me go see what's wrong about this. So I mean, you asking me that, you should ask me that off air. But no, I'm always passionate about,
because we want to give our listeners real shit. And I'm not asking you off
when
the
bitches see
air.
me out
I'm
here
asking you
acting
on
up,
air.
they already know that it's something real. And so I've got to remain calm, but I've got to also protect my drunk friend and also protect.
I'm not the drunk friend you're talking about.
If you don't want to talk to this boy tonight, you know, I've had to cut girls off because they always have me.
Well, yes, he has had to do that. But
do I have bail money on standby? And you shouldn't be friends with girls that you always have to be worried about if you have bail money on standby. For her and yourself.
I don't know.
Shade.
I don't know if that, are you talking about me? Or are you talking
You know, I
about
stopped being friends with a girl because she was in a relationship, but then she wasn't in a relationship. And I was like,
are you talking about Marcus?
Can't be your friend when you're not.
He's
in a
not
relationship
listening.
because
Nobody knows who he is anyway. He's not talking about me, FYI. The original question was, can you find love in the club? Ronald Matter says no. I say yes, because love is not discriminate based on where you find it.
Love knows no boundaries. People
None.
create them.
And
I've said that 1,000 times.
And it is supposedly blind. And so if love is blind, how the fuck can she now see at the club? Love is blind. It doesn't. If I'm at the club and I'm a good person looking for love, why is it so impossible for anyone else to think that there is just one person at the club that is a good person, that wants to turn up, that wants to have a drink, that wants to dance, and love is a possibility for them? I think that love can be found anywhere. It can be found at the club. It can be found at the library.
It's somebody's baby daddy house.
It can be found at the grocery store. It can be found at church. It can be found many places.
It can be found in the kitchen at your pastor house.
And it is 2017, and so to think that it can no longer be found in the club is so wrong. We really need to stop that. Oh well.
You make me feel bad because I do agree with that. Even though I said no, you can't find love at the club.
Well, feel bad because
I'm not here for this way you making me feel. This dirt squirrel fan is so...
And you're going to be holding her for the next 20 years if you think that you can only find love in the last places that you found it. Because,
single, hashtag.
Being single. So you can find love in many more places. Do not limit yourself to just finding love at your parents' backyard party.
We don't have any listener questions this week. I'm going to go ahead and be honest. You guys did not send us any questions to adhereforwardpod@gmail.com.
Bad listeners.
You guys have told us that you love the podcast. You plan on leaving us reviews on iTunes. You're bad listeners because you didn't do that. But send us listener questions. Even if you don't leave us reviews on iTunes, girl, fuck her. Send us listener questions. We want to know what's going on.
Because we still want her check.
We want to know what's going on in your life. Is your baby daddy rude? Is your boyfriend cheating on you with another verse top? Verse top is like, oh my god, I am so sick of verse tops. But anyway,
that hurts.
Love pretty hurts. Send us your listener questions. We need your listener questions. Hereforwardpod@gmail.com or whatever inbox you can find. Facebook @hereforwardpod, Twitter @hereforwardpod, hereforwardpod.com.
Connect, pal.
You said if we made the new and noteworthy list, we would make us connect, pal. I wouldn't show my ass. You wouldn't show dick. This is literally week.
Yeah.
This is literally the last week we could be on new and noteworthy. It's week 8. So, we need like 30 reviews, and then we could be on new and noteworthy, and then we would have to start a connect, pal. I sure look that.
Kickstarter. What a Kickstarter is next?
A Patreon or something.
Sure. Tell them the lights is going off.
But this is literally the last week we could be considered for new and noteworthy. So we need y'all to do some things. Martell agreed to show dick, so I don't know where they get.
Y'all seen it already, but I'll show it in different fashions. No problem. So this week,
here for it, not here for it.
What you are here for,
me,
and what you are not here for, and or.
Well, first of all, I'm not here for our reviews being lacking. We need more reviews. But what I'm kind of okay. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I wrote this down in my notes.
Man down.
But I'm kind of here for it. Kind of not here for it. Kind of horny. Kind of it's like
I feel like we should edit this out, but we're not gonna edit.
But we don't do editing.
We don't do nothing edit. This is straight dick to ass.
This is straight. Wow.
100 miles an hour.
Okay, so give me 5 minutes.
You don't get 5 minutes.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Fuck.
The first thing says, we need to discuss RuPaul's makeup on Drag Race. That was by Mike.com. So rumor has it that Matthew Anderson quit after the first episode.
Doesn't matter.
Lady Gaga was there, and someone called out like RuPaul did not do drag at all in the first episode. In the second and third episode, he was looking real trash. RuPaul was looking real trash.
Confirmed.
And then RuPaul
not trash. I won't say trash, but he did not give us what we're used to for Drag Race.
Raven and Delta work. Raven started doing the makeup, and Raven started delivering the wigs because the second and third episode allegedly.
You mean the child of RuPaul, Raven, was doing RuPaul's drag? Is what?
According to reports at Mike.com,
Okay.
RuPaul was a little.
I don't see that.
And then another blog that I look to a lot, Towleroad, TOWLEROAD.com, said, "Is it time to retire Snatch Game?" And I was like, I could see it because it's an expected challenge. And then on the Towleroad article, they were asking, is it time to add another big challenge that the girls don't expect? Like something that means a lot. Because there have been seasons where we're like, oh, a new challenge we've never seen before. Snatch Game is a token challenge. And then a lot of the other challenges, we don't know. It's kind of, But then another thing regarding RuPaul's Drag Race was over 40,000 people attended RuPaul's Drag Con this year. It was the third time that RuPaul's Drag Con occurred in Los Angeles. What my enunciation?
He missed a couple R's in there. Continue. Keep going.
Okay. So this was the third time RuPaul's Drag Con has occurred in Los Angeles, and it was also the biggest outpour of fans of people, and it created a lot of branding opportunities for the drag queens, a lot of resume building jobs for other people who work with drag queens, booking talent, and printing merch. A lot of resume building opportunities for those types of people, and definitely a lot of speaking experiences for the drag queens, because even though you're a drag queen, HIV is serious to you, or if LGBT youth homelessness is serious to you, you get to speak on a lot of those opportunities at RuPaul's Drag Con, and you can put that on your resume, and that will get you booked for like 10 more opportunities. And also it stimulated the LA economy because there 40,000 people are here for RuPaul. The Metro is benefiting, Hamburger Mary's is benefiting the girls who sponsor.
I want a hamburger so fucking bad.
Allegedly, I'm going to Hamburger Mary's this weekend in Houston.
Oh, there's one in Houston. I didn't know that.
It just opened. My cousin was like, I've been waiting on somebody to go to the drag show with me. I was like, here I go.
Token. Yeah, you going to Hamburger Mary's. Be prepared to log in on Instagram. Live.
But so between RuPaul's makeup being here nor there, and then RuPaul's Drag Con being a blessing, no curse. RuPaul's Drag Race, am I here for it? Am I not here for it? Well, first of all, I am kind of here for RuPaul and his legacy overall, but I do agree that RuPaul's Drag Race, when it comes to critiquing RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm glad that we finally have a staple that's vital enough to at least 1 million of us where we feel passionate enough to criticize it or hate on it or give love to it and be passionately enthralled in what's going on with it and what challenges that RuPaul presents to these drag queens, because whatever these drag queens go through, we're going to be enamored by it for the next full calendar year until another season of RuPaul's Drag Race comes out.
Absolutely.
So I was like, I don't know if I'm here for it.
I know exactly that you are here for it. I think that
I'm just glad there's something passionate enough for us. There's something for us to be passionate enough about. But then, am I here for RuPaul's Drag Race? I mean, RuPaul's makeup in episodes like 2, 3, and 4, no. Because when you go back and look at her runway looks, it's like, that wig does look a little too blonde, or that eye is a little bit sharp. And Matthew Anderson would not have had this. And I'm glad to know that Matthew allegedly, according to Mike.com, according to Taylor Road, there were issues behind the scenes. Allegedly, Rue was not happy with the wig, and Matthew Anderson walked over to the sink and was like, poured water all over, and then put it on Rue's head and said, well, bitch, what about this? According to reports from Taylor Road. Mike.com.
Yeah.
But
regardless, RuPaul is a staple in the black, gay, and lesbian and everything goddamn foundation. So we will always be here for it. I don't care who's not here for it. Fuck them.
Oh wow. What are you here for? Not here for this week?
I am not here for. Not fucking present.
Woo.
Not able to come. My baby has a recital because I'm not able to come. I can't be there. I can't be there. I have to drop my baby off. Are you okay?
That was a new one for you because I was like, what?
Because you never heard me say that my baby was. My baby got a recital. I can't come. I'll be at work on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm not here for straight men talking about ladies only. Ladies only is so fucking tired. Tired.
What the fuck? I gotta spell it out. Shout out to the Lil' Kim fans. They know what that means.
All 7 of y'all. It is tired. It's so fucking tired. The ladies only. Stop posting naked pictures if you talk about ladies only because it's the whole fucking internet. The internet does not comprise of just women. The internet does not comprise of just women that are interested in looking at your dick or looking at your ass or looking at your gooch or looking at your chest or your abs or nigga, stop with the bullshit. If you post something naked, there are going to be men and women looking at it.
And transgender.
Caitlyn and it Jenner. Goes the other way around. Women don't post nothing talking about men.
Gentlemen's only.
Just men. If the girl's looking at it, don't be looking at my clit, y'all. No, because it's for the internet. If you put it on the fucking internet, it is for the internet. The internet is not male. The internet is not female. The internet is 7.8 billion people on the whole planet have access to the internet. So with this whole fucking, just for the ladies, you are inviting everybody except for the ladies. Because the ladies are already going to look. Because when you tell gays just for the ladies, what we do? We log the fuck in because you said just for the ladies.
I go look and see who left comments. I'm like, there go James. He done left a comment.
Because you said just for the ladies. This ain't just for the motherfucking ladies.
There go Jamarius.
Then
I'm gonna name my baby Jamarius. That's a cute name.
Your ovaries are dry. If this is just for the ladies, then block every man on the whole fucking face of the planet. I know you might not have time because you're working at 7-Eleven part-time, but
he gonna be a model.
He'll model something. But block every man on the whole face of the planet if you are so fucking insecure to think that when you put just for the ladies it's going to be just for the ladies. And that's what I'm not fucking here for.
It's time for last call because you didn't get all passionate and mad and upset. Your nose a little sweaty. Wipe your nose
I'm
off.
always passionate. I'm a Sagittarius. And I'm from Detroit, by the way of Dallas, by the way of Dominican Republic. So that means passion.
It's time for last call. Shout out to this absolute chair. Hope I make it to work tomorrow.
Acai.
Woo. So there was a headline on RunTheMatters.com this week.
Shit.
The headline read, "Gay man gets butt lift in Dominican Republic and relives his experience." What does that mean?
Continue, I guess.
YouTuber Andrew Braxton went to the Dominican Republic for Brazilian butt lift.
This is going to be shady, but YouTuber?
And gynecomastia excision. He admits due to his meth use in the past, the anesthesia was not really working.
Pause. Meth use in the past. Go ahead.
He injured his penis somehow, and there's so much more that I could not say in this preview. Press play and watch Andrew tell his story. Well, before YouTube took the video down for nudity, because he actually did hurt his penis, because there was a catheter in there, and then he decided to yank the catheter out of his penis, and so when he did that, blood shot everywhere. So he did actually injure his penis. That is scary. But he flew to the Dominican Republic by himself and got a butt lift and got his chest, some of the stuff from his chest put in his butt.
And face stuff.
So that was just really weird. So shout out to him for telling his story on the internet.
Your last calls to that.
Oh man, brave, because you know, like I've lived my life on the internet, full frontal, no Samantha Bee, for a long periodically amount of time. And I definitely appreciate when other black gay men, you don't know how many other black gay men want to get a butt lift and have went on the internet and told, this is what I went for when my consultation. This is what happened when I got to the airport. And my plastic surgeon wanted his money in Dominican dollars, and I had to bring anything more than $10,000 cash. You have to declare at the airport. But luckily, his surgeon only wanted like $9,969. And what is the conversion rate between American dollars and what his surgeon wanted? And what it's like to stay at an Airbnb by yourself in a whole nother country. And then when he got there, he luckily made a friend with a female, because another person has to check you in to your appointment. You cannot just be there by yourself and you check in, but someone else has to check you in. And it just so happened that a girl was there for his day before consultation, and she was there for the same surgeon, and so she was able to check her in, and I think he checked her in for her surgery. But due to his meth use, it also made his anesthesia different, because due to the inhibitors that meth, when you use meth, the feeling that you get from it, when they give you anesthesia,
he was less sensitive to the anesthesia because he had already had a lot of drug use.
And he had already had severe drug use. So when he tells the story about when the doctor was putting the thing in his butt to give him a butt lift, he felt every in, out, every when they pressed the button to inject the fat because of his and he was telling other people it's important to tell your doctor if you have had like hardcore drug use. And you know, we need to see those stories, because a lot of women tell their stories before another black gay man to tell his stories about, I'm trying to be doing these things on the internet and I want to tell the story, so I want to make sure I tell the whole truth. I applaud Andrew Braxton for telling the whole truth on the internet. I know that he's just as polarizing as Walter Lee Hampton for a lot of people, but he told his story online, and I appreciate him for telling his story online. And I am 1,000% here for it. Your turn.
No comment. My last call is to Andy Cohen owing us some money.
Yeah.
Andy Cohen.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of reparations you're gonna give us.
Hello, Andy Cohen.
But you need to give us some goddamn reparations. There is no goddamn reason that this shit needs to be in 4 fucking parts. It needs to be in 4 Sundays for you to tell us all the fuck that happened.
I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays because I was watching Real Housewives of Atlanta.
There is no fucking reason that 4 Sundays should pass before we know what all fucking happened on this goddamn reunion.
Phaedra said it. Okay.
Andy, you owe us some fucking money.
Then y'all not even bringing Phaedra back.
Phaedra don't need to come back. That's that.
She not living her full life in front of the cameras.
That's fine.
She living 2 lives in front of the camera, and it's not even
okay. She still got a missing life in there. So I'm just gonna cut it short with that. That's my last call, because Andy Cohen, you owe us some money, and if you would like my my PayPal, or if you would like I
got a Venmo,
my Venmo or something like that. Yeah. If you just want to send me a check, let me know where to.
They had Nene Leakes on to Watch What Happens Live, like anything that she says is valuable, because she's so over the girls and above the girls. And the girl, why are you here for a full half hour
and
commentary?
Not busy on Sunday
I thought she
night.
was so busy you couldn't do this season.
So
my fashion line, I'm on Broadway. You on TV Sunday at 11.
At your original job, because you didn't have no other job before this job.
With full commentary. Well, Phaedra did it to me. Well, girl, if you were so booked, you wouldn't have time to recollect, to retell the story, girl.
And that is my last call. If you are not already, follow Here For It Podcast on Instagram,
And talk to
on
us.
Twitter, on Facebook.
Send me your nudes.
And
I like nudes. Somebody called me out on Facebook today. It's like, you always asking for nudes. And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
especially if they're good news. And definitely follow ronromatters.com.
The picture struggle on Jacked. I will help you. If they're not good nudes, I will tell you. I'm here for that.
Follow him on
Here
Instagram,
for it.
on Twitter, and everything above.
What was that icebreaker?
I am the Superman, TheSupaman. And follow me on everything that you can find me on.
Do you have a kick at the Superman?
I do.
Oh, wow, you might get a couple messages.
Maybe. Thank you. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, and send us an email about what we should do for future episodes. Thank you forever and always.
Bye.
Bye.